things we cannot see. I would cross the sky forever.
Hey guys, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm decorating the tea station. This is gonna be in our butler's pantry, and since we don't drink coffee, I've decided to go ahead and make a tea station. I want it to be mostly decorative, just to have something in that space so it's not my catch-all, which is what it normally is. But I also want it to be functional. So I'm gonna be bringing in some of the things that I use on a daily basis when I make my tea, just so that it's more convenient to get to by having it out in the space versus in the pantry where I normally keep it. So if you're interested in seeing how I decorate this tea station for summer, stay tuned. Gone ahead and pulled the things that I'm going to be using for my tea station. So I've got my teapot and my canisters. Most of the things that you're seeing here, I did a haul in my last video, and this was a lot of what I found. So we're just going to be putting it together in the tea station today. I've already played around with it, so I have a good idea of what I want it to look like and how I want it to turn out. So I know that these are the things I'm going to be using to get that look. And then I've also pulled things that I use on a daily basis to make tea. I have been drinking matcha tea every day lately. I'm totally obsessed with it. I think this is pronounced Yujito, but I don't even know, so I probably butchered that. But that's a brand of matcha that I have been liking a lot. I find it to be a very high quality brand, and I really like the way that it tastes. And then I always use collagen peptides. And then this is just some green tea in the glass container. And then I also have some mint tea because I like to make a mix of green and mint tea and make iced tea with that. So those are the things I'm going to keep on my tea station, just so that I have easy access to those things. But then I did want to show you back here. Keep my teapot in the kitchen right here, and I love it here because it's so easy access when I need it. It's right across from the sink and the refrigerator where I keep my water, which I actually use in it, and then I have to keep filling up my pitcher with water when I use my tea maker. But I have tried keeping it in the butler's pantry, which is where we're going to be decorating today for our tea station, but I just don't like it in there. I find it much more convenient here. And then for my matcha lattes, I keep my frother in this drawer. It's very convenient to keep here in the kitchen where I use it. I don't like keeping things out too much if I'm not going to be using them. So I much prefer to just have these decorative items out, and then the few tea items that I was showing you that I do use on a daily basis to make my matcha. And then I'll just keep these things where I always keep them in my kitchen for convenience that way.
Not a sound sneaking out through your window into the night where we were meant to be, skipping town, searching for nowhere land. Ready or not, this might be our last chance. Maybe tonight we could make it count. This is what we waited for. No looking back. We started something I can never let go. I'm keeping you close to me. We don't need no sleep, and I know we will be alright. If only for tonight. If only for tonight. Under the sky, we're catching lightning in a bottle. Windows down.
Whenever I put together something like this, I always like to start out by decorating it first, or laying everything out first, so that I can get an idea of how I want it to be, and then I will go back and put things in the canisters. So right now all of the canisters are empty, but I'm going to go in and fill them in a little bit, but I like this layout. This is what I had kind of tried before. I am going to get some flowers and put some flowers in the vase, but I started out with my tiered tray. I feel like that's the focal point of the whole display. And even though it's off to the side versus in the middle, it's still kind of my main thing that I want to bring attention to. So I started with that, and I love how it turned out with my beautiful lemon and bee teapot. And then I love the mugs that I found to go with it. And if you watched my haul video, you know that I already had the vase, which I think works perfectly with that. But then I wanted to move over to the other side. So as I was decorating, I went ahead and came over to the other side because I wanted to go ahead and bring in the greens and yellows on this side as well to provide balance. And I think that worked out perfectly. And then I already had this little pot of greenery, and I thought that worked well with it. I like that it just gives that other little pop of green, but I was thinking that I could also just put a little glass vase with some flowers in it as well once I get flowers, if I want to switch it out and bring in even some more color with that. I like how this gold candle, this is a Ray Dunn candle, and I like how that pulls the gold from the tiered tray. So I just feel like, again, it brings that balance across. And then I found this little salt keeper with the bee, which I thought was the perfect touch. And I like how it brings the marble across into this. And I'm just using my cutting board as a riser, and I thought about covering it up with maybe some like green napkins or something, but the more I look at it, I kind of like just the little variation in color, and it also has some of the gold in it that I feel like pulls off of the gold from the tray. So I think I'm going to leave it just like that for now. I wanted to bring in a little more of the big pops of color over here, so I thought this little cake stand with all the flowers that match the mugs looks so pretty. And then I love the label on this candle. I think it would be pretty if I turned it on the side without the label. It's also pretty, but I think the pop of yellow from the label, the yellow and orange, just pulls from the lemons here. So I think it turned out great. So now the only thing left to do is to come back and add in all of my things into my jars, and so it's all going to be ready to go when I'm ready for tea. I just have to come right here and grab the canisters that I need.
You got eyes like summer sky. If you're smart, could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe that this is real, and the way you make me feel, you make me wanna sing, and so I do.
Canisters are ready to go. I have my green tea and my collagen powder right here, so they're totally easy to access. And then I also put all of my green tea packets and my mint tea packets in these two canisters, so I have easy access to those as well. This is also a canister, but I didn't put anything in there yet, and I may not end up putting anything in there. These are the 4 things I use most on a regular basis. I don't use sweetener in my tea, so if I did, I might have put that out here as well, but since I don't use it, I'm not putting any out there. But if you were making one at home, then you might want to think about putting your sweetener out as well. And you could also use glass containers or canisters to decorate with as well, and I think it would be really pretty if you had glass with some tea bags in the glass, or the matcha, although I think it's better for the tea to be in solid canisters in the dark, but you could put it in the glass and it would be very pretty. Here it is. I love how it turned out. I'm excited to have everything here, easy to access. I think it looks beautiful. I am going to add some flowers to my vase over here, and I think that'll be really pretty. Like I said, I may end up changing out the little greenery with some flowers, and I think that'll be really pretty. I will keep it like this most of the summer. I may change out some of the things later in the summer because I do feel like this is very much of a spring into summer type of look. But I think if I left all of this the same and then just changed out some of these brighter things over here with the brighter colors and the green, that it would look more like summer. So I may end up just removing that canister and putting something else in its place. And I think it'll work throughout the summer.
From the moment we held on to things we cannot see, I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree.
I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will be doing more decorating videos for summer. We're gonna have some patio decorating videos coming up later. Those won't be for a little while. We're still waiting on our patio furniture to arrive, but those will be coming up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help me out. And if you're looking forward to more videos this summer, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll be in the know when all my new summer videos come out. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.